pine cone cache made by red squirrels. And normally they would pile these all up and you'd have mounds of snow on top of them, and they would just burrow inside there and just live for the winter and just eat. People did not stack these up. This is not man-made. This is totally natural that the squirrels made it, the red squirrels.
First thing we do is find a maple. You find south. So the river's running from south to north, right? Mm-hmm. So it's usually that way. So this side of the tree. And you drill upwards. There.
Why do we want to go to a riffle? Because that's where the water is getting mixed up, and that's where the oxygen mixes into the water because it's creating those bubbles. And those bugs that breathe the water, they need that oxygen to breathe. Take some of the front, stir those bugs so they start floating down the current.
First thing you look at him, say, all right, he might be a stonefly, might be a mayfly, what is he? You go, first thing you do is you look at his feet. He's got 2 claws on each foot. So if it's a mayfly, they tend to have gills running down the side of their abdomen. Stoneflies usually have gills up underneath their armpits.
We're here today at the Mohawk Watershed Symposium. This is a day-long conference that focuses on all kinds of information about the Mohawk River watershed, research, monitoring, new policy, innovative projects. It's really a wonderful compilation of all that we know right now about the Mohawk River watershed. A great way to stay up to date.
One of the most important things that the watershed has done is brought people together, and it's sort of galvanized ideas and people working on common problems. And so the flooding people get together, the water quality people get together, the educators get together, and it's really important for that networking and those connections that people make at the symposium.
Spaghetti. It has sauce and I like cheese on it. Pizza and tacos. Pizza, cause it has pepperoni. Cucumbers. No. Coloring the earth, cause soon it's gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be Earth Day.
This is my Save the Earth tree because turtles are going extinct and polar bears.
We are remembering that we need to grow food. That each and every one of us owes our existence to the top 6 inches of soil that covers the living earth. We plant these trees to honor these little ones who are going to be inheriting this world from those of us who have already learned and made mistakes.
We drummed and danced and sing.
Play now.
The different parts of the drums make different sounds. On the edge, it makes a higher sound, and in the middle, it makes a lower sound.
Activities like masks are activities that, in a sort of way, like oblige you to sit down and work with the hands.
I truly believe creative expression is not a privilege. It should be, it's a necessity, and we should, encourage it and, facilitate it. And it's not always like tidy and perfect and neat. And that's, the beautiful thing. And mask making, it helps to prove that point.
ECOS, the Environmental Clearinghouse, and Mohawk Hudson Land Conservancy have teamed up with the CDTA to bring a limited nature bus trolley service to Schenectady. During 3 weekends this summer, they had a free bus service and free programming at natural spaces within Schenectady County. The Schoharie River Center was invited to talk about the ecology of the Washout Creek during the nature bus trip to the Sanders Preserve in Glenville. We presented macroinvertebrates found in the creek, identified them, and talked about their importance. We also walked participants through a few chemical tests on the water quality of the creek.
My healthy food is carrots, because it's nice and healthy. My dad said broccoli makes you big and strong.
Lindor chocolates. And what makes them unhealthy is they're just chocolate. They're chocolate. That's basically the most unhealthy food ever. Okay, I'm out.
It's harvest season, right? It's fall time. In the winter time comes the cold and it's time to prune. So come February and March, the crew comes in and gives all the trees a haircut. Come spring, what happens in the spring?
It gets warm.
It gets warm. When it gets warm, the trees start moving their sap. And when their sap starts moving, what happens? The leaves come out and then the blossoms come out. So the blossoms are where your apples are gonna come from, right? So the blossoms get pollinated by a bee, going from one flower to another, from one variety to another, all over the place. And that blossom becomes a small apple.
Okay. Hello everybody, this is Chance Bishop with Hunting for Ghosts. Today, we have a very special episode planned for you because after many suggestions, we're here in upstate New York. That wasn't you guys, right? You didn't rig that or anything? Because that was not planned. Okay, alright. You can do this job for as long as you want, but somehow, every single case is different. Propaganda ruining Mr. O'Rourke's campaign.
Back up, I get forward, sir, because if so everybody can see my head. I'm thankful for my dog. I am thankful for my mom, my dad. I'm thankful for Autumn and my mommy and daddy. I'm putting it right here. I go to work with my mommy. Loving. My cat snuggles with me. My friend Kinsley. She is playful. We like to play outside. Nice. My friend Macy is nice.